Hello everybody, I'm Storm here. Welcome back to the Horse Lord Mega Campaign in Hearts of Iron 4. In the last episode, we finished up our war with Tunisia. We drove them back through all the territory that they had captured in Anatolia there. And then began prep work for a war with Franconia, because they are kind of the next target that I have planned for. They have a fairly decently sized military, so it won't necessarily be an easy win. So we'll just have to see how it goes. September 8th is when justifications can be complete. I think we're also justifying against Poland here, just to kind of eliminate it. 17th of November. So yeah, we're gonna take care of Poland. Alright, so what we kind of need to do here today is get the air. Well, we got some of the air set up here. 800, 800, 500. So the air is actually all set up. We don't need to worry about Navy. And this is just a historical foe. I believe that Franconia is a historical foe that we need to deal with. I know Kiev was a bit of a pain in the butt, and I was kind of looking forward to taking them out earlier in the game, but they ended up joining the alliance, so that kind of precluded that. And the plan is, once we take out Franconia, that we are going to break away from the Confederation here. And I'm probably going to start, closing down. I'm going to close down the economy, so I'm going to lock off all of our exports. And yeah, we're going to start prepping for a war against our former allies, who really haven't been a help recently. We've had several wars where it would have been nice if they had joined in, but they refused. So besides, kind of being an alliance of convenience here for just kind of keeping other potential enemies or our other enemies and absorption targets from becoming a threat. That, yeah. They really aren't of use to me much more. Because we have all the we're basically producing all of our own resources. And yeah, I should have an army large enough to deal with them, or at least I hope I do. We're going to figure it out once we start trying to set up for dealing with them. And why does England have half its army in the North Atlantic? Well, that's fine. If you want to put half your army on boats in the North Atlantic, then you can just keep them there. I am going to attempt to bring in at least France and Italy into this fight, because I could really use their support. But what's going on in Africa? Okay. There's not quite enough infrastructure? There should be plenty of infrastructure. It's just too many... Previous bottleneck. Here? I mean, Andalusia and Portugal wouldn't be a bad idea. But I think we'll get to them later. Yeah, we'll get to them later. Because actually, they're serving a fairly decent buffer role here. Because France won't be able to advance down into Sub-Saharan Africa. Or Sub-Saharan Africa is the right word there. Through Andalusia. At least I don't think they will. No. They won't be able to advance through there, so... As far as the French presence in Africa is concerned, it's just this. It's really an issue, at least for the start. And then we'll have to run through England. And who are you? You are... Tarudunt? But you're not a member of the Alliance, right? No, you are a member of the Alliance. Okay, so we'll run through you. But also, just because these guys are members of the Alliance doesn't necessarily mean they're going to join in the fight. So, you know, we'll like attack Kiev and see if anybody else decides to join them or back them up. But we have to be prepared for that eventuality, so we're going to have to put troops on that border there, that border there, this down here. Well, once we leave the Alliance, we'll get a better view of that. Alright, well, we are improving the airports in the area, so... I should hopefully be able to bring in more planes. $800 close air support. Well, it's 400 close air support and 400 tactical bombers. I I'll bring them over. Do I have more fighters? I should. Somewhere. Here's 1,400 fighters. 500 jets. Well, almost 500 jets. 400 jets. We can bring them, let's see. I could probably park them there. Put them over there. That was September, right? 8th of September, yes. So a month and a half. I got 500 army experience. Can I burn that off on something? Certainly could. We can do our modern self-propelled guns. Super heavies. Well, modern SPGs. Let's go ahead and create a variant, increase reliability. Up armor, up gun. Up engine. That looks pretty good. And then I can probably back off a few factories there to increase the number of factories here. Okay, so it doesn't tell me how long it will take to get those guys fully upgraded. But stockpile's fine. I wonder if I should make a specialized... Well, I just burned off a whole bunch of experience, so I can't get too crazy here. But let's see. Instead of light tanks, we do super heavies. Super heavy tank. Super heavy tank. Super heavy tank. Or maybe we do super heavy tank destroyer and super heavy self-propelled artillery. We replace all of these. Remove, remove, remove. We make these infantry? How fast? 4 kilometers per hour, right? Super heavy tank. Yeah, I think they can only move at 4. So using mobile here might not really help. Infantry. What if I threw in a little bit of cav in there as well? That is strange. Alright, so we don't need this. What I would need is logistics. What I would need is maintenance. We would probably want... Oh, justification's done. I'd probably want signals... engineers, and a field hospital. That's a strange template, but we'll call it super heavy division. Super heavy division. Save it. And get me some of them. Thing is, I'm not manufacturing any super heavy tanks. I can change that. One army. We need super heavy tanks, super heavy special support artillery, and super heavy tank destroyers. And we're probably going to want to create variants of these. Super heavy tanks, self-propelled guns, and tank destroyers. Let's see, where could we potentially... I could take those back. Okay. We have like 160,000 mechanized. Oh my. Yeah, we got tons of support equipment. Alright, we need 10 more. 10 more factories. There we go. There's 10 more factories. Alright, so we'll start production. And, see what they do. Alright, let's get the battle plans created. Which there really isn't anything fancy about this either. Because there's only one method of approach. That we have at the moment. Alright, how long do I have till the war goal expires? November. Okay, so I got 2 months. I want to get the plan bonus built up. I'll give it a few days. You don't really have anything else you can do there. Fortress Buster, we're gonna need that. You don't really have anything else here. You don't have anything else there. Panzer Expert, yes please. And then for the Field Marshal, he's already alright. Skill level 5. 6 attack, 5 defense, 2 planning speed. This is still a slight issue. Alright, how is the planning bonus looking? Planning bonus looks like it's ready to go. Okay, so let's go ahead and declare the war. Declare the war. Call allies. Send it. They will not accept. Italy won't accept either. Well, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna tell all you guys to go on the offensive. Alright, we do not have air superiority here yet. Here's some fighters. Let's bring them over here, put them in there. They're dumping a lot of forces in there. So let's grab some more fighters. 1,000 of them. Move them there. Put them there. Just gotta wait for those planes to arrive. Now, another question is, do I have any strategic bomber wings anywhere in the area? There's a strategic bomber wing. We'll get them over there. There are some jet strategic bombers. Get them in the area. We have air support. Yeah, their forts are causing us trouble. So what we may need to do is remove some of those forts. To create a breakthrough. Now, once we're through the initial defensive line, we're starting to overrun their troops. That's excellent. I'm guessing they have more forts here. Did I just accidentally nuke my own forces? Okay, we're pushing into here. This is where they have tons and tons of fighters and bombers. I don't know if I want to move all of them. Half of them over there. There we are. If I can get that right there, I can create a pocket. There we go. We've cut them off. I think we've cut them off. It appears that we have. Oh yeah, now we're running roughshod. Through the center of their country. If I could really get anybody at all to join. We'll call all. And see if anybody will join in. I don't think I need any other army groups over here. We'll see. These guys are stuck in a pocket and they're still holding out. I need that pocket reduced and those troops freed up. Alright, there we go. It's dealt with. I just need somebody, anybody, to just walk in there. There we go. Done. Alright, where is the capital? It is Leipzig. There. And if we can push through to there, I think we'll create another set of isolated groups. We'll isolate this whole area over there. If we can take that. There. Can you get him? Apparently not. Alright, what are we looking at here as far as supply areas? Okay. Supply looks like it's probably fine. Alright, so who... Is it you guys? Yeah, it's these guys. Okay. Alright, can I bring in a couple of extra armies? Like you... And you. Bring you guys over here. Justification is complete. It really doesn't matter. Declare war. Conquer. Do it. And then, tell them all to take care of it. Well, that didn't take long. Okay, looks like we were able to, get all the way through there. So this pocket over here is going to be dealt with. Alright, I want you guys to attack through there and begin that attack as soon as you arrive. Okay, so what we really need now is the close air support to move down here, and the strategic bombers to move down there as well. So that we can get some support into some of those battles. That's not necessarily what I wanted to do there. But it works. Did France actually join in? No. Franconia is at 67% towards capitulation. What I'd like is for at least these guys to get in there. Yeah, just start, Pushing through there. Okay, and for you guys, I want the city of Leipzig, please. Alright, so that was dealt with. Oh, we are getting long here on the episode. But let's at least wipe out this pocket. And there we go. Done and done, and they're at 99%. Actually, we can just go ahead and finish this off. It's only gonna probably take another minute or two before they are finally done. I've got these little pockets here. What are we at as far as casualties go? 3.04 million. We have 738,000 casualties. Well, I mean, I've been using them up to this point, so we might as well. Still at 99%. Come on, man. What air zone is it in? It's in that one. Okay, so... there we go. We got some close air support into those fights. There we go. It's done. Franconia, take all states, and Phalangus Poland, take all states, end turn, and done. And there we go. That is now absorbed. Alright, so we'll go ahead and stop here for today. And then I'm going to have to decide what it is that I'm going to do next. Are we going to break away and start preparing for the massive war against our old alliance, or do something else? Well, I'll think about it. But for now, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.